you landing?
Wait, hold on. Let me see.
It's already started.
Oh, shoot.
Oh my god. Build America.
Hello. And that's your shadows in the shot.
Right. I mean, you can talk to Kevin if you want. It doesn't have to be that. Alright, no, you stay for like a minute.
Daniel, you stay there. The pretty. Oh, you shave.
Welcome to 2015.
Tonight we're using our Milwaukee lamp as a backlight. Hello, fundraising people.
Hello.
Hello. How are you? Gosh, it's bright. Who are you, friend?
Hello, my name is Stephen Brins. I'm from the Odozeta chapter at Stephen F. Austin in Nacogdoches, Texas. I have already raised my $4,000 and I'm very excited because this trip has meant so much to me. I've learned so much about people with different abilities and it's impacted me in ways that I can't even explain fully. There are a lot of other brothers that still need help, so if you can, please donate to them. There is Kevin Bachar, Jeffrey Boyle, and Michael Muse. They're all amazing brothers, and they're all here for a great cause to help build these accessible amenities to better the lives of these campers. So if you can, please go to the Build Experience and donate to them, and it would be much appreciated. Have a nice day.
Hey, just working on some fundraising, you know, I have a lot of it left to do, so.
Go, Michael. Go,
Yeah.
Michael.
Hey, Michael, could you talk about Danielle?
It's such a long story. Alright, I was actually making a post about it on Facebook right now, but Danielle is this girl that I met at the last camp we were at, Camp Riley, and she was bound to a wheelchair and had very restricted movement in her arms and legs. But we met one night, she approached me, and we just started having casual conversation, and it was just fun talking to her. She was kind of hitting on me, kind of hinting at me. It was really flattering, but we became really good friends, and just motorized wheelchair at the top of the hill with me as she climbed into her walker and started going up the hill. And she finally made it, and she just took these deep breaths, and I just don't know how to explain it. It's gonna give me, I'm gonna start crying if I think about it too much, but it was just so amazing to see this 18-year-old girl who is confined to this wheelchair walk up this hill, knowing that she's been wanting to do it for 3 years, and she finally did it her last year of camp. It was just such a beautiful thing to see, and it gets me every time I talk about it. I wish I could share her picture with everyone on Facebook and just let people see who she is, because she's unbelievably strong and inspiring, but I can't post the picture. But anyway, it's just campers like her that give me so much inspiration to keep doing events like this and that make me believe in the ability experience. So if you want to help people like me or just support what we do, I mean, donate to anyone on the trip, donate to the organization, and it makes things like this possible so we can meet people like her and just find the inspiration that the world needs.
All right, Michael, grab a Kleenex. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Now we are going to this table. Hello.
So, how's it going?
Hello.
I just shaved my beard, so I'm looking good for Periscope.
Hello, how's it going?
So you've shaved your beard every day for the entire trip.
I shaved my
Beard
beard
again today.
as a fundraising, I don't know, technique for Bubba's fundraising right here. And if you're seeing this video, it means you have to donate $20 to Bubba's.
That would be most dope.
Bubba, how far away are you?
I'm $235 away.
So close, but yet so far.
Yeah. I'm about to share this link real quick and you can talk to me.
You all should donate to Bubba. He's doing amazing work out there, really impacting campers' lives, taking control on the work site. He's been a great leader. So
Donate to Jeff. Get the camera even closer to my face. Yeah, but no, we got, man, a lot of guys, a lot of stories, a lot better than the ones I can tell. But yeah, final stretch here. We got 2 weeks left. We're doing some amazing stuff. Today was our first big work day here at the second Camp Allyn. We made a lot of progress. I think just in the last few weeks, it's been super awesome to see how us as a team, we've gotten so much more efficient. We've seen what people are good at, where our strengths lie, and so we've been able to be more effective and get more done here than I think we have anywhere else, just in the amount of time we've already been out. Look forward to doing some more great stuff here, and then again next week, prior to that arrival in DC. So just having a great time with the guys, getting things done, getting some awesome stories with the campers. I think everyone in here is already excited to eat lunch with the campers tomorrow and get to hang out doing activities with them. So we're keeping it going and it's a blast.
Are you gonna miss me, Rucker?
Nope. Yeah. Because you'll be here next year.
At least he's honest.
Well, howdy.
Whoa, look at that photo. You see? Oh, look at that. That's beautiful, dude. You want to talk about that photo, Derek?
Well, there's a few things I'd like to talk about. First of all, I'm Derek Steiner. I just graduated from Central Michigan, the BAM2015 chapter. And Build America has been one of the most fulfilling summers of my life. I signed up over spring break after I did an ability camp, which is a week-long version of Build America in Jackson Gap, Alabama. And that week really kind of changed my perspective on what I wanted to do with my summer. I just graduated and I have a gap year until graduate school, so I didn't have much plans. I just planned on working, hanging out with friends, nothing really like meaningful, and making this summer great. And it all came together at the end of the first camp in Camp Allyn in Bedford, New Hampshire, when it became really worth it. At that camp, we were redoing our ramp for the staffing office, and on that staff at Camp Allyn, there was a counselor who was in a wheelchair for her life. She had worked at that camp for 3 years, and she had never been in the staffing office. Something that every other counselor there has been able to do, but she hasn't had that opportunity. So me and a few of the other guys on the team finished that ramp, and we walked it over the walkie-talkie. We got her to come on over to the end of the ramp, and I could see as she came towards the ramp, she was grinning ear to ear, just ecstatic that she had that opportunity. And she went to the bottom and wheeled herself right up to the top and got to go into the staffing office. And she was truly just thankful that we were able to truly make a difference, making her life more quote-unquote normal and easy and accessible. And that right there is when I knew that this whole trip would be worth it. And I know all these guys here have had similar experiences where they have said that the dollars that you guys are spending are truly going to help other people. So I have already reached my goal, but there's plenty of other guys on the team that still need your help. So I urge you to dig deep and find out yourself if you have some spare money to help these campers live a normal life and have the opportunities that you and your kids had when they were growing up. Please donate to any of the guys here that still need your help. So thank you guys for tuning in to Periscope.
I lost my shoe. What? I did, but I got it back.
That light is blinding. You're killing me.
It looks like you're gonna share a spooky story if you put it right here.
You want a ghost story?
Do not want a ghost story.
Readjust my eyes. Jesus.
Could I give a quick shout out to a parent ambassador? No?
Parker, shut up.
I'm going back. I do my little motion blur.
Alright, take off glasses, it's bright. Okay. A big shout out to Sue Stacy. Oh, stop. A big shout out to Sue Stacy if you're watching this. Thank you so much for the kind, generous, opportunity to live in your house. It's been amazing. You housing us and leaving us there while you stayed in a hotel. That was the most amazing thing that anyone could ever do for us. So we greatly appreciate it. You were the best part of starting this trip, and we can't show our appreciation enough. So thank you again, Sue.
Also, shout out to the Judy family. They sent us a box of candy, Twizzlers, some M&Ms, all stuff that we really need. Sometimes camp food is not so great, so we come back here to snack, and stuff like that is truly thankful. So thank you to the Judy family and all the other parent ambassadors that have been sending us little gift, crew chief gift baskets, because we love them. Thank you.
Also, shout out to the Straka family for helping give us an incredible banquet of food on the 4th of July, as well as help out with the White Sox tickets with the Delaria family. Shout out to them as well. It is incredible generosity from those two families with what we were able to do and how much fun we were able to have on the 4th of July. So,
Andy, you want to talk?
Hey, so I know you've heard a lot about what we've been doing and the camps that we visited, but I just wanted to give you a quick look at the route that we're taking. So far we've been to Boston, right up over here, and then we've come across the country, headed through Wisconsin at Camp Wabi, down into Wonderland Camp in Rocky Mount, Missouri, and last week we were just at Camp Riley in Indiana, but today and this week we will be at Stepping Stones Camp Allyn in Batavia, Ohio. So we are a week out from arrival at Washington, D.C., and we get to meet with all of our Journey of Hope routes. Let me show you another guy who's been just awesome on the work site, and that guy is Billy Meredith. He's from the Theta Xi chapter in Arizona State. He's just been killing it on the work site. So go and pick Billy's brain. Yeah, Billy.
Hello! Hello, everybody. I am, as Nick said, Billy Meredith. I'm from the Theta Xi chapter at Arizona State, along with Colin Foster. He's also on his trip. And, yeah, I'm actually done with my fundraising, but like I said earlier, if you'd like to donate to my friend Bubba right here, he's a great guy. We also have Michael Muse over there. He's got his headphones in. I know he needs a lot of support. And Jeff, sitting right next to him. Yeah, give a wave, Jeff. Yeah.
Kevin Bachar.
Jeff, have you shared your story yet, or should I share it for you?
My stories are so long.
Okay, I'll share a story for you. So, what was her name with Sydney? So last week at our last camp, Jeff got really close with a camper named Sydney, and she was awesome, according to Jeff. Yeah, no, she really was. I didn't get the best chance to know her. We're actually Facebook friends, but yeah, I guess Jeff, you can continue sharing that story.
I have two long stories. This is one of my longer ones. So Sydney's been wheelchair bound her entire life. She's a camper. She was 16 years old, and we just got to know each other through like getting breakfast, lunch, dinner with each other. You know, just the typical kind of camp stuff. But yeah, she got to be more open with me too. I can joke around with her, act like my real self. She's one of, I like really connected with her, and she was just incredible to talk to. And the more like we talked, the closer we got, and she could open up to me more. One of the things that she ended up telling me was that she has been in a wheelchair her entire life. Not only that, but she's also been going to physical therapy for the last 3 years to get more strength in her legs so she can walk again, because that was always a personal goal of hers to be able to accomplish that. And we were at Camp Riley in Indiana last week. And one of the things that they have there is on Thursday, they have a challenge day. And on this, they just challenge campers to do, I mean, really anything. It could be something small, from just baking cookies to making a bracelet, which Sydney made me this. Come on, awesome too.
Yeah,
yeah, mine's cooler though.
I should take her.
But they could do that, swimming in a pool. There's just many different things. It's a really great idea that they do that. But Sydney had a bunch of goals. One of hers was she wanted to go in a swimming pool and be able to walk in the pool for the first time. All of her physical therapies involved water, because it obviously will put less pressure on her and help her get stronger, but she never stood by herself and tried to walk before. And she tried that for the first time in the pool, and it was really incredible to see her do that. But after that, we were getting dinner after that Thursday, and I was just talking to her, and she was talking about how happy she was. And I started to think, like, you can do it on water, let's try doing it right here too. And I was challenging her to try to take her first steps. And it really didn't take that much encouraging her to talk her into it. She really wanted to try it. The entire dinner, she was just preparing herself mentally for it, because it's a tough thing to just do right away when you've never done it before. And by the end of dinner, tapped me on the shoulder, said she was ready, and she pulled her chair out,
And there is a video online actually of this. But for the first time, I got in front of her in her wheelchair. I held her hands to support her because she fell. Got out of the chair herself, and I was just walking her down all these tiny hauns. One of the most emotional experiences I've had, to see someone really overcome and get closer to a life goal that they've had their whole life. But to see someone take the first steps for the first time in life, especially when they're 16 years old, it meant the world to her. And I'm still actually texting her now. We're still in touch, and it's been an awesome experience. Actually, Parker, if you want to bring that over here.
Show the video?
Should I put the video on here? What? Yeah, I was thinking now. But if you want to follow some other stories I have too, I've created a Facebook group, and you can look up my name, Jeffrey Boyle. If you add me on Facebook, I can add you to this group. And along here, I've just had many different posts. And on my actual page,
a good picture of you.
Oh, it's a beautiful picture of me. But we can scroll down, and I'm not going to show the full thing, but this was the start of it, of her walking, and it's honestly all over my wall. This has been shared so many times, but absolutely feel free to give that a watch. It's amazing to see that. It truly is. I guess final thing too, I might as well do a plug for myself here. I signed up for Build America 2 weeks before it started. That made fundraising very, very difficult for me. If you do have the ability to help me at all, this is my fundraising page, and you can find it at, I guess the website's not on there. On my group, it'll show it better, but you can go to www.boylebuilds.com, and if you can feel free to make a donation, any amount would help, and it would be incredible. So yeah, that's me. I guess I didn't even do the introduction, but sorry for stealing the spotlight, Billy. Love you. But I go to Miami, Ohio. I'm going to be a junior, Eta Upsilon chapter. Loving life, so happy I can be here and experience all this. And you can go back to Billy. I'm sorry for taking the light from you, buddy.
We walk around. I feel like a gravekeeper, you know, with this light.
Yeah, thanks for not putting light in my eyes. Go back to Billy.
So you've heard some really awesome stories from our team members. I forgot to introduce myself. I just wanted to jump right in. My name is Nick Julian. I'm from the Theta Mu chapter at UMass Amherst, and I'm the logistics coordinator for this year's team. I was also on the Bureau of Florida team this year, and was also part of Build America last year. Seeing these guys on the work site, seeing them with the campers, it's just totally awesome. You get to see them engage right off the bat, go up to that camper who's sitting in the corner somewhere, wondering whether they should dance or not, and they dance with them right at that spot where they're comfortable. So these guys are making a huge impact across the country, and I really wanted you to take a second, hear their stories, and see where they are. But tonight is a fundraising night. So I wanted to introduce you to our leaderboard. Right now, it's empty, but we want to get some names on here. So if you want to help out Jeff from Eta Upsilon, if you want to help out Michael Hughes from Theta right here in Cincinnati, if you want to help out Bubba all the way from Toledo, give them a donation. $25, $50, $100 works, and it helps out everyone, not just them, but it helps out the camps that we're at. We do some amazing things. Last week we just built a 48-foot long horse run. It's basically a stable. We finished that project in 3 days, and people thought that we couldn't finish that project at all. These guys are absolute monsters on the work site, and you should really show your support by giving them that donation. That donation fuels them. I remember when I was fundraising, when I was a team member last year, and seeing that email come in with a $100 donation truly makes a difference. So all of your support, anything that you can give to these team members helps a ton. So let's fill this leaderboard, and let me throw you over to Bubba so he can give you some of his experience this year. All right, Bubba?
I'm Bubba Wallace, John Darby.
Hot dang. Well,
Hello, as you've heard, I'm Bubba Wallace.
The Bubba Wallace.
The Bubba Wallace. I'm from Mount Morris, Michigan, small town outside of Flint. But I just graduated from the University of Toledo, Ohio, Beta Iota chapter of Pi Kappa Phi, and I will be starting law school this fall. The way I got interested in Build America was back in November. I did what is called a ability weekend. It used to be a give a push weekend, and it was in Center Point, Texas, which is just past San Antonio. So myself and 4 other chapter brothers drove all the way down there to spend one day working with campers. And I went down there with the mindset of, I can't wait to go there and help someone else. I didn't realize how much they were actually going to help me. It really changes your point of view, I guess, and your mindset about what's going on in life, because there are days where I don't want to get out of bed to go to work, but it makes a camper's day for me to play basketball with them for 5 minutes. And one really great story I had from Build America was at our first camp, Camp Allyn. I met a man named Seth, and the way that I was introduced to him was because he had a tattoo, and that was like how we kind of became friends, because I have tattoos, as you can see. And on the last day, after a full week of just hanging out with them all week, I was rather emotional. And so I remember going up to him to say goodbye, and I got a little teary-eyed. And the best part was when I said goodbye, he gave me a hug, and he's like, "Don't worry, I'll be back next month." And it was just so funny to me because no matter like how sad he was that he had to leave the camp, he still wanted to take time out to help me feel better. And that was like a really eye-opening experience. And so that's why I definitely need your donations, because I am now $215 away. So thank you for the recent donations I have. But the money doesn't go to me or to anything that's, that's anything selfish. It goes to help these campers directly, and I've seen it firsthand, whether it be the horse run-in or it be the, the fire pit swing set we're building right now, or the train we built, or the wheelchair ramps. I know Derek told you guys about the ramp that we built up to the staffing office, which was just outstanding to see. Her first time ever into that building after working there for 3 years. Another ramp we built was to the dining hall, and the camper was using it for the first time, and he kind of stopped, and everyone just got really quiet because we thought something was wrong. And he was like, "Drum roll, please!" And it was just an awesome experience to see. And I wouldn't have been able to do it without the donations I got, and I'm very close. So don't just donate to me, donate to Jeff and to Michael Muse and everyone else that needs their donations. Go back to fundraising on the internet.
Hey, Mom.
Back. Hey, Mom. I know you're watching.
Hey, Puppy.
Hey, Mac. Where's my phone?
Hi, Heath's mom.
Shout out to Heath's mom for giving me through losses. I appreciate that.
So I have a store and Campbell's Chicken Wings. That was awesome.
Someone donates $200 to my account, I will shave my legs, arms, and armpits.
I already have one shaved leg.
Yeah.
Both legs, both arms, and both armpits, I promise.
How much for shaving?
Get a haircut, lady. Hey, lady, get a haircut.
Huh, Bubba?
Oh, Peter.
How much to shave your head?
How much to shave my head?
We're talking big numbers here. What's the number? What's the number you're gonna put on a head shave? 500.
500.
Oh, 500! Get 500 for Bubba. You said it.
From a single person.
No.
It's a single person. If one person donates 500, I'll shave my head.
I think if you get 500,
I want to see exactly what they're gonna pay for.
You'll be shaving all of this off. Almost a year growing. $500 for one person.
What do you even look like, bald?
Not good. I don't look good bald.
Not a good ball, but you'll do it.
Do it. Challenge him.
I work hard for it. Make about 9.
very mean and very wealthy. Well. Hey, how's it going?
Hello. Why do you ask the camera how's this going? What do you think the camera's going to talk back to you?
Yeah, I just want to know what you're doing.
Oh my God, that's intense.
Hello.
Is this have you played Life in Technicolor yet?
Wait. No, not yet. What? Should we see?
This is our wonderful cameraman, Parker McNally. Say hello, Parker McNally.
Hello, Parker McNally. No, I'm Parker from along with Daniel from the Game of Talk chapter at North Texas. So you go be green. I think the coolest part about Build America has just been feeling how big my heart's grown. One of the tenets of the world experience is empathy, and just seeing these campers, I don't even know how to explain it. I guess that's the best part of Build America is just it truly changes you. Like I said, my heart's just so much bigger. I never want to stop hanging out with these campers. I was talking to a guy who did this last year, and he was like, yeah, the hardest part is that we leave and you're in your van, you're trying not to cry. And I was like, I'm a man, I'm not going to do that. But just leaving that first camp, leaving the second camp, leaving all 3 of the camps, and just listening to Ed Sheeran and Adele in the car and trying your best not to sob because you know how much these campers meant to you. And it's just little things from, like, at the first camp, there was a guy named Gabe, who we were about to start a dance party, I think, and he was kind of sitting off to the side. We were all trying to convince him to come, and we were like, Gabe, if you come, we'll be part of your entourage, your posse. And so we played the song Tom Sawyer by Rush, and we all walked into Gabe in a flying V formation. So Gabe was the center, we were all flying Vs. And we lifted him up on our shoulders and cheered for him. He was there on the dance party. So it's just little things like that where you can see the smiles on the camper's face, which in turn make you smile as well. I think has been the best part about the trip. And like we said, of course, tonight's fundraising night. We try to do this once a week, just because at every single camp we give them a $5,000 check for whatever they need, whatever buildings they need built or repaired or whatever, anything we can't get to, they can use that money to sort of help out the camp. And so that's where the money goes towards. It doesn't go towards our food fund or anything like that. It goes towards the camps, which is really incredible. Like you mentioned, if you have a heart for this is something that you're interested in, Bubba Wallace, Jeffrey Boyle, Michael Muse, they all would really, really, truly appreciate your help. I'm fortunate enough. I hit my fundraising goal a couple of days ago, which is awesome. Shout out to all the people who did that. Shout out to Mrs. Thompson for just giving me a hug today. I meant a lot. I haven't gotten a mom hug in a while. And another shout out to just all the parent ambassadors. I think this trip, whenever you get a package and there's candy in it, I mean, there's junk food for sure, but it's just, it brightens up your day, especially after a long day. Today I was so drenched, my shirt was like 3 shades darker than it's supposed to be because it was all sweat. And so, you come back to the cabin, you grab some M&Ms or some Reese's or whatever, and you just go to town. It really lifts up the morale of the team for sure. But thank you to everybody who's been supporting us and what we do and sharing our links and all that jazz. To quote the urban philosopher Drake, way up, I feel blessed. That's what the lyrics are, right?
Yeah.
Way up, I feel blessed.
Parker, I will still shave my arms, pits, and legs, but
He will shave his head.
not feeling it.
He has
You already said it. It's on video.
I'm about to start crying just thinking about it. It's not even a joke. I gotta keep the fro, man. I got the coolest haircut in the shop.
I'll take.
Tough guy with tattoos here. You kind of want to see him cry a little bit.
Riker, you have a tattoo too. You're a pretty tough guy.
No. I will also shave my head, but it's worth much less money.
Riker will shave his head if you donate $500.
Who are you, friend?
I am Colin Foster of Build America 2015. During this trip, which was an awesome experience to be in the middle of it all and finally reach that goal and be able to actually see what it's been putting towards. So it's been great. And make sure we still have lots of guys that are still fundraising, like Jeffrey Boyle, my friend Bubba right here, and Michael Muse right over there that are still fundraising. So we're just sitting here doing everything we can to make sure that we reach it as well and still have that wonderful feeling like I had just a couple of weeks ago. Thank you.
I like the link, Colin. That was super special. Look at all the fundraising. Look at all the fundraising.
Hey, how you doing? So
Doing great.
and I'm a little late to the party. I'm so sorry. I was busy, with campers and having a good time with everyone here at Camp Allyn. But shout out to all the parent ambassadors that sponsor meals and send us delicious snacks that keep us energized and keep us going and keep our spirits up. I have completed my fundraising, but my best friend has not, because earlier this summer he decided to sign up to be a crew member of another summer event, which had its own fundraising goal as well, and he was able to accomplish that, but it took away from his efforts for Build America. And so, I think that that's something special in itself, and I know he'd really appreciate it if you guys could help him out in reaching his goal for Build America, because it's such a special thing for all of us, especially him. Michael's been a great addition out, on a work site and also with campers. Every camper that I see with him at a dinner table, at a dance party, at a talent show is always smiling. I think it's the Katie. Appreciate it.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Hello. Ooh, look at the zoom in.
You want to say anything?
Hi, my name is Kevin Lindgren. I'm from the Epsilon New Chapter of Bradley University. Going into my sophomore year of college. Loving this Build America experience. It's been absolutely incredible. Like you said, you've heard a lot of incredible stories, a lot of great friendships made, a lot of great construction projects that have also been built. So please, if you have any spare cash, please consider donating to guys like Bubba, guys like Michael Muse, guys like Jeffrey, even Kevin Machar over there. It would mean the world to them. They're that close, and they just need your help to help finish it up. So please help them out. Don't worry about me, I reach my fundraising goals. Help them out. You got it. It's up to you guys.
Has anyone done like a Periscope Inception type thing where they pull the live feed on their left?
Billy did.
Billy, okay, good.
It has like a 4 or 5 second delay though, so it's kind of weird. It's like Derek talking while I was over there.
Awkward turtle.
Where are you going?
Hello.
Look at that high cap flag. It's beautiful, Nick. Did you change your background?
I did. This is actually the Build America team in 2014 when we arrived in Atlanta at our Supreme chapter. It's one of the most unforgettable experiences of my life, and I know when these guys, walk on 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue or heading up on the way to the Capitol, they'll have the same feeling that I did, just last year. So, but they'll only get there, in a week and, feel that much better having met their fundraising goals. So, donate to Jeff, Muse, Bubba. They're all great guys. They all need your support. They need your help. This is an awesome event. I'm so glad that they're a part of it, and I'm so glad that you can play a role in making that experience even better. So donate. It all goes to a great cause, and these campers and these camps really appreciate the work that we do and the support that you give them through us. So help them out. You've heard their websites. We're gonna wrap things up in a little bit, but let's get that fundraising board full with names of these guys, and let's have a great night. All right, I'll throw you back to Parker.
What's up? My name is Jesus Palma. I am the visual media communication. I do visual media for the Ability Experience. Parker, be okay, be safe. My role on the team is to just spend the entire summer with the team, traveling with them, taking photos and videos so we can better capture what this experience means to them, as well as the camps that they visit. And so yeah, all I do is, you've probably seen a few photos wandering up on Facebook. I'm not taking those. But if you ever do want, you can just go to facebook.com/JesusPalma. All the Build America photo albums are public. Please visit those. Please visit them. There are some actually really cool photos that I think will really explain to you what the Build America experience is. So yeah.
Yeet.
Man, I really hope so too. That was incredible. It's one thing you guys never helped me, so I mean.
Trying to figure out who I can talk to that I haven't already gotten money. I mean, is this still going?
We're making money. Yeah.
Because that's my name.
Hello again. Hey, Riker, do you have any interesting stories from camps that you would like to share?
I feel like somebody. Yes, so many. It's so hard to choose.
So many to choose. How much? No, so my name's Riker Belknap. I'm from the Idaho Associate Chapter up at the University of Idaho. Definitely a little more northwest than anybody else on this trip. That's for sure. I'm the one that is the reason why a lot of the maps on the shirts and stuff have to be so much bigger. So t-shirt designers hate that, and me. I guess, man, thinking back to stories, I'd have to say one of my favorite stories probably comes from the first camp we went to, Camp Allyn. I just remember I had a fun week there hanging out with a lot of older ladies, some of whom were in wheelchairs. We did Olympics together and competed, and we were at the dance party and watched movies and all sorts of fun stuff, and I really got to connect with them. But I think I didn't even realize how strong that connection was until it was time to start saying goodbye to them the last day. And there were a few different ladies who had I had such fun experiences with. So on that last day was, it was really cool. There was one lady, Susie, who I had danced with a whole bunch and talked with. And her and I just had a really good time together. And so when it was time for her to leave, I remember I had been up just putting the finishing touches on this deck project, and I didn't know that she was leaving a little bit earlier. And so I saw her being lifted into a van. She was getting ready to head home. And so I hurried and just booked it down from the project and ran all the way across the camp to say goodbye to her. And as soon as I came around the corner of the van, she just like screamed and was so excited to see me and to say goodbye. And so I got to give her a big hug and tell her that I was hoping I would get to see her next year. And it was just so sweet. And I don't know, it was really touching. There was another one of the ladies, and I say goodbye to her, and she says she wants a hug, so I go down and give her a big hug, and she kisses me on the cheek and says she's looking forward to seeing me again. I don't know, it was really cool getting to go and see how much the experience means for me, as well as how much it means for the campers, and how big of a difference we make. So, yeah, I'd say that's one of my more memorable stories. But yeah, if you want to see more, actually, I also have a blog. If you go to picapidaho.org, that's my chapter's website. And from there you can look at my Pi Alpha blog. There's me and there's my friend Jacob Kreska on the Journey of Hope, and we're each doing daily blogs that kind of keep track of the stuff we've been doing and the people we've been meeting and interacting with. So if you want more information on the projects and the people we've been working with and the sponsors that have helped us along the way, feel free to check that out. Again, that's just picapidaho.org, and you can see more stories and pictures there. And good, Parker, you fall asleep?
No, I was pausing for dramatic effects.
Dude, my favorite picture is the one that you just posted for the live broadcast.
The Iwo Jima picture?
Yeah. Oh, that was gnarly.
Hello again.
Hello.
Oh wait, that picture's
So,
cool too, but it's
you know, I've done BAM this summer, and I've loved it so much. I'm done with fundraising, by the way. But last night I actually signed up for Journey of Hope. My fundraising page isn't up yet, but I'm incredibly excited. I've seen what BAM has to offer, and I can only imagine what JOH has to offer. I had a great time this summer. You know, one of my favorite moments was probably at Camp Wabeek when, well, first off, I was there at a dance party, and we were just hanging out, eating ice cream. I was giving piggyback rides because I'm one of the tallest guys, and people love my piggyback rides for some reason. And our project manager came out and said, "Hey, everybody, the train is done. Let's go check it out. The Build America team is done. You guys can go play on it." So they all raced over there, and they all played on the playground for the first time, and it was awesome because we just kept getting compliments, and like the
campers kept saying how awesome this was and how much they enjoyed it. And they were climbing all over it. Nothing was falling apart. So it was good. That was a big moment to just work throughout the week and see a project get done, and then see the campers really enjoy it. On the last night, right before we left, that's what it's all about. Just seeing their face and seeing their happiness from the work we do. This program is only 6 weeks, but I would do it for a whole year if I could. I can't wait to do JOH. Thank you guys for supporting all of us. Thank you guys for supporting everything that the ability experience is about. It's something that really hits home close to me, and it's something that I'm really passionate about. So I can't express how thankful I am for every one of you. Thank you.
And coming from JOH last year, doing BAM this year, I know this kid is going to have the time of his life. It was one of the greatest experiences I've ever had, and that kind of triggered me to do Build America. And I cannot say enough that both events are not lack for moments that will make you cry, that will make you smile, that will make you kind of look back and really cherish this trip. One of my favorite moments this year, looking back on it, was just recently at Camp Riley. I was with one of these campers. She had dystrophy, and she was wheelchair bound. But even on the first day, she kind of told me about her dreams of one day owning a camp just like the one that she attends for people with disabilities, and wanting to do it because this camp believes in her. And it's that simple word of thank you for believing in me, or thank you for being a part of this camp. In actuality, I should be the one thanking her for the memories, for the inspiration, and for really just changing my life. And that's what this trip is about. Those are the moments that you help fund. Those are the moments that your donations go to. It's not only for us and the smiles that we get, but really for the campers that we meet, for the counselors that we meet, for the camps that we go to. I've cried way too many times on this trip already, and all these guys can attest to it because they've seen it already. But this trip changes lives, and I can't say that enough, and I can't smile enough at the fact that I get to be here, I get to be to North America. So thank you, keep donating, keep the dreams, becoming a reality. Can't do it without you guys.
All right, so we're going to start to wrap things up here tonight at Camp Allyn. And you've seen these guys, you've heard the stories. A big shout out to our sponsors, Milwaukee Tools, Concord Carpenter, Concord Lumber, Toolbox Buzz, everyone at the Ability Experience for all of their support, Mountain Khakis for giving us some awesome shorts. They make the difference, especially in those hot evenings while we're at camp. We're having a great time here at Camp Allyn and with Build America. So please give these guys your support. We really appreciate it. We might Periscope this week, so we can take you to the work site and you can get to see a little bit more of what we do. But on Friday, July 31st, we're going to be in Columbus, Ohio. And just to give you a little bit of a sneak peek, it is going to be Build America Day in Ohio. Governor John Kasich is going to present us with a proclamation, and we are going to have an awesome time with our arrival. So don't miss that. We will have that on Periscope when we hit Columbus. So from all of us here at Camp Allyn in Batavia, we want to say thank you and have a good night. Thank you!